It is always difficult for law enforcement to give the details of a deadly school shooting, but it was even more so this time.
This time, the alleged shooter is the son of a law enforcement officer, a sheriff's deputy in the very county where it happened.
The police identified a 20-year-old student at Florida State University and said he opened fire at the school in Tallahassee today using his mother's former service weapon.
2 people were killed. At least 6 others were wounded. The suspect was wounded by the police before he was taken into custody. Skylar Henry is at the scene.
Heavily armed police swarmed Florida State University after a gunman opened fire inside the student union building just before noon today.
I was honestly in shock. My hands were shaking. Just adrenaline kicked in. I really didn't know what to do. I started tearing up. Just like I was scared.
This video apparently shows the shooter on campus. He turns and fires a handgun as people run away. A victim lies nearby. 2 people were killed. Neither were students. 6 others were transported to a local hospital. Tallahassee Police Department Chief Lawrence Ravel.
We have multiple crime scenes. This is a very large area we're covering. We have hundreds or thousands of witnesses.
Panicked students scrambled to safety. Some even ran through traffic, while others took cover inside their classrooms. Anna Cabanasiak, a freshman, exchanged messages with her friends who were hiding.
They just said they're scared, they're in lockdown, and they just want to go home.
The alleged shooter has been identified as 20-year-old Phoenix Eichner, an FSU student who was shot by police. Officials say he is the son of a local sheriff's deputy and used one of her weapons that was found at the scene. Leon County Sheriff Walt McNeil.
We will make sure that we do everything we can to prosecute and make sure that we send a message to folks that this will never be tolerated here in Leon County, and I dare say across the state.
Police say the shooter was a longtime member of the Leon County Sheriff's Office's Youth Advisory Council and had a series of engagements with the training programs involved with the department. As of now, there is no motive that has been released.
Skylar Henry in Tallahassee.
Hey guys, Pignorance 559 here. I wish I could smile a little more, but after seeing that video, wow, right? Wow. Trip out on that. A white Caucasian 20-year-old young white male who was the son of a sheriff deputy. Just another mass shooting, you know? It's crazy. It's always some white boy doing some crazy mass shooting type of shit. 2 casualties, 2 dead, and 6 injuries. Okay. Just wow, you know, wow. It amazes me. It's no longer a huge shocker. It's becoming the all-American norm now. You know, oh, okay, mass shooting, where? All right, well, which white boy was it? Oh, another mass shooting? Oh, where's this white boy from? You know what I mean? And out of all places, Florida, them Florida boys. Oh, them Florida boys. Florida, dude. Florida. That state, I do send my respects to the state of California because it's very two-way, very Second Amendment friendly there in the state of Florida with them Florida boys. How they talk, all them boys. Wow, you know, just another white Caucasian male doing mass shootings. And this is what pisses me off, dude. You know, when I'm walking down the street, I get harassed all the time. And I wanted to address this. Everywhere I go, whether it's to donate blood or I'm at the Pinche DMV or fucking... I'm at a staffing agency just trying to look for jobs. This is a prime perfect example. What are you guys looking at right now? Perception is very real. What are you looking at? You're seeing me, right? Me. You can obviously tell that I'm a soy raza, soy chicano, my skin's brown. And what do I always carry with me? My bag. My fucking man bag. You can call it a man bag, call it a fucking satchel. I don't give a fuck. But I like my shit tactical, okay? Our American police force is set up our American police force is not only full of white supremacy, but it's full of police brutality and police excessive force, and police always going hands on with those of color, blacks and browns. They got the time and energy to run up on you. What do you got in the bag? What's in there, Mr. Sanchez? You got ID? just pendejos, güey. Bien pendejos are. So what am I trying to say in so many words? Not only is the situation very fucked up, not only is it very fucked up, but America's police force nationwide, from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast, North and South, okay? From Califas all the way to New York and the North and the South way. Don't forget Texas y allá más para arriba way. They got the time and energy to pull up on people of color just because we're carrying our bags. What's in the bag? None of your fucking business. It's none of your fucking business. You see where America's white supremacy and white police force is at? They're more focused on people of color. But they can't stop these fucking white boys over here who are always doing these mass shootings. Chingado ese. Era un hijo de un pinche sheriff deputy. He was the son of a sheriff deputy. Huh? Think about that. Let that sink in for a little bit. And then when it hits the news media, where's Trump's punk ass? He's just sitting there, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about, don't ask me no questions. Fake news. That motherfucker, dude. Well, when they asked him about it, what did he say? Oh, very sad, tragic event. Why don't you fucking say it? President, he ain't my fucking president. Donald J. Trump, that white supremacist peckerwood. Would it hurt him so bad? Would it kill his fucking ego and destroy his ego to say, yeah, maybe my white folks are a little or really fucked up in the cuckoo? Coco en la pinche cabeza, güey. Trump always says, we gotta deport the illegals. Deport the illegals. Why don't you deport that white boy back to fucking Europe? He's all about deporting fucking homegrowns. We'll start with ese pinche güero también, güey. The white guy, the white American, the 20-year-old who's the son of a sheriff deputy in Florida. Why don't you deport him for being a real domestic terrorist? A real terrorist who's doing mass shootings out here. But the words will never come out of Trump's mouth. You'll never hear his lips or his tongue spitting those words. Why? Because he's a white guy who's full of white supremacy. He's only got time to hit on blacks and browns. Speaking of blacks, so much so, did you guys hear about Trump trying to erase black history? The fuck? No one's gonna forget what the white folks did to the blacks. All right? No one. Trump is very, very. He's the most biased motherfucker I've ever fucking gotten to witness. In the time while I'm still alive. He's a very biased, narcissistic ass vato, eh? You know what I mean? Why don't you deport the 20-year-old guy, the mass shooter? I just wanted to share this video and shed light on it so you guys can see. You're looking at it. America's just this big, huge shit show, and we're all just living it and we're watching it in real time. Real lifetime, dude. Right before our fucking eyes, dude. And there's this big, here in the West Coast in California, we all talk amongst each other, whether I'm walking down the street, like earlier today, I was on my way to donate plasma. And I run into people, I talk to people, I run into some of my black brothers, some of my brown brothers, and we'll talk, and the subject always pops up. It always pops up. Someone will say, hey, there's a mass shooter, another white, oh, what is it, another white boy? Oh, okay. It's just, it's nuts. It's, people are getting sick and tired of it. They're getting sick and tired of it, dude. We're just, America's police force, and, we call it a white system. White is a system. Well, it's not a lie. It's the truth. It's a fact. This mass shooter, did they shoot and kill him? No, they didn't kill him. They they could have neutralized his ass and expired his breath. But because he was white, that's one. That's strike one. Strike two, he's the son of a sheriff deputy. 3, he's gonna have white immunity, white privilege, okay, white supremacy. He's gonna get taken care of in there. He's gonna get taken care of in there. Like when I was walking down the street, what they tell me? Well, what if he was black or brown? We all say he would have been shot. He would have been shot. Así, güey. Rapidísimo, güey. Así, güey. America's police force full of white supremacy. Okay? We will always be blacks and browns. We will always be second-class citizens. And I can say that without a shadow of a doubt because I've seen it in the courtrooms. I've seen it how they treat me every time they'll pull me over. I've seen it every time a cop or a sheriff shows up, not even taking the time to find out what's really going on. And fuck the narrative that your chief of police or the sheriff of the headquarters told you to follow as far as the narrative concerned. No, take the time to find out what's going on. Transparency is not a part of America's police force vocabulary. It's not a part of their vocabulary. Blacks and browns, our lives don't matter. They will shoot and kill you. Why didn't they kill this white boy? ¿Por qué no lo mataron, güey? Ese güey mató 2 personas, güey. He killed 2 people. And 6 injuries, I said. 6. America's mass shooting dilemma is been getting blown out of proportion for decades. People are starting to say, fuck it. Why not turn in the guns? It's a very hot topic. It's got its pros, it's got its cons. Just turn in the guns. Well, what if next week this happens to my child or my daughter, or what if there's a mass shooting at the mall, blah, blah. What have you, you know? And people have the right to have such a concern because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know if I go and donate un pinche blood tomorrow y ahí viene un pinche loco, güey, con un pinche AR-15 or a fucking javelin, lo que sea, güey. Okay, I'm a little exaggerating with the javelin, but you guys get my point. You know, no one knows when is their last day here in white America. So people are starting to say, why not turn in the guns? I would have conversations with people who would bring up that subject here in the city of Visalia. It makes sense, but only for about a millisecond. Then I think, well, if I'm going to turn in my firearms, if I'm never going to be armed, well, I'm going to tell these people like Ice-T once told me, I'll put my guns down and I'll turn them in when everybody else does, including the police. No, America's military and police would never lower down their arms. Not here in America. Fuck no. Fuck no. So, same thing like Ice-T said. Why do people bear arms? Why? It's not because people are paranoid. It's not because people are on drugs. It's not because people are thinking people are out to get them. Shut the fuck up. The right to bear arms. And when I say, I don't even say founding fathers anymore because I did my research on the American founding fathers. The majority of them were fucking slave masters. Those aren't my poppies, they say. And they ain't my poppy. All right? It is our God-given right to bear arms. Okay? So why do we bear arms? Why? Is it to go out and do mass shootings like these fucking white boys? No way. That's not the reason why people bear arms. The reason American citizens have the God-given right at birth, cabrón, to bear arms is because what? To protect ourselves from government tyranny. Should the police, sheriffs, American government tyranny occur, just like history already occurred in the past, for those who don't know their history, Nazi Germany. There's always been world leaders, Genghis Khan, killing in mass, fucking Hitler, killing in mass. Just government tyranny does exist, and make no mistake about it. Right here, right now, we are living in times where history is repeating itself. There's a lot of fucking racial tension in this fucking country. I see the white supremacy in our American tradition with white hate against those of color, blacks and browns. So don't let none of this distract you, dude. It hurts. See, it does hurt, homie. You know, to see all these mass shootings occur. But don't ever lay down your arms. Okay? You see me fucking running around and causing fucking mass shootings? No way. I'm just trying to get over here, get back on my feet, trying to find a better job where I'm not going to get treated like an animal, not disrespected, not gaslighted. I'm here doing what I got to do to survive, donate plasma, get some feria, be there for my son, and just get back up on my feet. Okay? A lot of people say I bitch a lot. No, motherfucker, freedom of speech. I'm sharing my testimonies as far as everything that I'm experiencing is concerned. So to all my brothers and sisters out there, all my blacks and all my browns, don't let all these mass shootings distract you. Don't take the bait. Do not ever lay down your arms. You have the right to bear arms. Stay focused, stay diligent, keep your eyes open everywhere you go, okay? And always be a good person. Go out there, do what you got to do every day, where you got to go to the gym, where you got to go to work, you're donating plasma, do what you got to do and just get up out of there. I get it. Excuse me. There's a lot of bad, crazy shit happening all over America. Fucking white Caucasians here in America, mass shooting again and again. And it's something that needs to stop. It needs to stop. My final answer to today's horrible incident, nightmare incident, I should say, is it's sad. You know, I send out heavy prayers to, I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm sending out heavy prayers to the sheriff deputy. I hate pigs, by the way. I don't like cops and sheriffs. I have my reasons why I hate them. But I send out heavy prayers to the sheriff deputy because that pig woke up today and didn't even know the son was going to do that today. But my final answer will always be, do not lay down your arms and never let our American government attempt an overreach for your firearms. Okay, guys? That is it for today, you guys. This is Pignorance 559, and as always, remember, whether your skin is black, whether your skin is brown, doesn't matter where you come from or where your beautiful roots come from. Your life matters. You are beautiful. You are worthy. Okay? Brown pride. Black power. I love you guys. Be safe out there for real.